fuck with you and tell you that you've been replaced when you said I'm ready. I'm gonna say, oh, I got another person.
You motherfucker. It'll probably be a girl too, you bastard. And
I
if it was, know what I do? I'll drive out to your house and burn it down. That's what I would do. Yesterday, bro, when I tell you, was the day from hell. You see these stupid things on YouTube that says, September 25th is going to be terrible. It's going to be all fucking karma. What the fuck did I do to anybody, right?
oh that
I was out there.
that was yesterday.
With that was yesterday. So the 24th, I had to go out political dinner. Sat down. We had to eat. Fucking guy slips me a regular fucking coffee. I'm up all night. I don't sleep as it is, but now I'm fucking counting fucking ceiling tiles. I finally fall asleep. Sore throat. Finally fall asleep. I said, "Well, fuck it. I'll stay up till 7." I pass out. I get up. I can't fucking talk. I'm like, "What the fuck's going on now?" Disgusting. Okay, no problem.
Oh,
That's when I reached out to you.
hey Kylie, what's going on?
Oh, hey, Kylie.
I hope everything is okay. We're listening to
Uh-oh.
Jim. Jim also had medical woes. Go on, Jim.
So, pass out 4 o'clock. I wake up. I'm like, I can't fucking talk. I'm like, okay. Now I've had it now. Because now usually I'm ready to scream. There's time to scream now. Now I have to scream, but I can't. No problem. I go to the. I
We
say,
were
I said, oh, what the fuck? What's that?
nothing. I'm talking to Kylie. We were off yesterday. Jim was sick. He's telling us about his medical issues because
Yeah,
he's
sore
yeah,
throat.
too much
Couldn't
cat.
talk.
We're
That's
okay.
probably what it was.
How are you? What did you have to go to the hospital for? Oh, you sprained your ankle. All right. Well, that's bad enough. I hope you don't work for you with your body for a living.
You know how wrong that sounded?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you guess. Okay.
I
So
go ahead.
finally,
Cheers.
salute. Finally, okay. I go lay down. I go to my phone and I look at the phone and I get a message. It's from the farm that I worked for 15 years. Moving forward, if you get anything from the farm, pay it at the counter. What?
So they're accusing you of stealing?
Pretty much. Um,
What have you been taking from them?
exactly. What I took was pork chops for the political dinner, right? And the political dinner was for the people who helped them get their permits to build their building.
So you just
Okay.
assumed. So you figured
No,
you'd
no, no.
take.
I told them. I said to them, I said, listen, I'm going to take, I said, I write everything down. I just don't go in there and take. So now I put down my response was, okay, from now on, when you need political influence, you go see somebody who does that for a living. Fuck that. I'm done. I can't take that. I
Jim,
worked there 15 years for shit.
and then they accuse you of stealing. What
Pretty
what
much.
grade what grade are you in, Kylie? High school, college? What's
But
uh
that's it.
what's in current event?
What's in current events?
Yeah.
Trump said Kamala's blaming Biden. Trump says that he's going to tell Israel to back off because there's not going to be any annex of Gaza because that's
Really?
Netanyahu's plan. Yeah, I'm watching the news right now. It's up
Hmm.
to date, fucking better than CNN and Fox.
Oh, I figured everybody would just let him take it if he wanted.
Nah, I guess they're getting a little fed up with his rhetoric. They want to charge him for war crimes and shit. So, but that's how my day started.
Well,
And
your voice
huh?
sounds your voice sounds much better today.
Bro, I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Took a bunch of pills. I don't give a fuck what I took. I took everything. Went to bed. That was the end of it.
Jim,
Woke up at
there's
six
young people
thirty.
on here. What kind of well, when my mom says you're in the third grade.
Oh my god.
Well, you know you're going to hear some things on here. You probably
Yeah, no,
see
there's
this.
very not good language on this.
Well, I got on Snapchat one time for whatever reason, and I had like 500 friends. Come to find out, they were all 11, 12, 13 years old. They immediately canceled my account.
Yes, please.
Well, you can't tell. You have
Well,
no idea.
Kylie, we love to have you on here, but this is not the show for you.
Yeah, this is a show for adults. You're welcome.
Yes,
I can't stop you from listening, but parental guidance is suggested.
big time. But that's what happened. I was like, you know what, bro? I worked there when she first started. You remember when we went up to the farm? It was a concrete piece of shit.
Hmm.
And she took it over. She had no money. So I would go do runs down to Lancaster, whatever. Wouldn't charge her. Figuring, you know me, I'm going to help you as much as I can. It was the best story ever, bro. When I had my blue van, my blue Safari, I had to go down and pick up rabbits. Okay. So, they shit in the truck and all that stuff. But anyway, long story shorter, I go pick up the rabbits. Now they're paying like $1.50 a pound. Didn't charge you for gas, didn't charge you for tolls, didn't charge you for my truck. Come back. I said, okay, I need a couple rabbits. Well, it's $12. $12. The fucking things are $2 a pound. You're charging me $3 or $3 a pound after I went picked them up for you and didn't charge you. No problem. I should have been like onto it back then, but I said, young, what the hell? She's just starting out in the business. But after that text, bro, first thing in the morning, you
And
say
all
that
these
to me?
so all these years later, then you steal meat from her.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, bro, exactly. That's how come you shouldn't be on this channel.
Why is that what we're supposed to say that, right? Is that what my granddaughter's four
They
years
call
old?
you bro?
Yeah, she calls me bro all the time. My grandson too. I don't know, he's 7, 8. Yes, I'm the bro in my house too. I can only do a half an hour today. I have lots of paperwork to catch up on.
Yeah, not a problem. But ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
What part of
All those
what
years,
part of
bro.
the country are you from, Kylie?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
Could this be I'm not taking anything away, saying third grade? Could this be an adult posing or a troll? Not saying that it is, but could this possibly be?
to try to catch us doing something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's no. Well, the the title I have to open the room up. I have to put no. It's not made for kids. So if somebody said
Oh,
if somebody's in there, they're attesting that they're an adult.
okay. All right.
So
Yeah, because we don't we have aggravation. Aggravation is with us daily.
you're not gonna flash anything, right, Jim, or do anything inappropriate.
Oh, please. This is about most you're gonna get. The only thing you might get, I might shave the beard. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I was keeping the beard, okay? Because I was gonna go up to the farm because I have a Santa suit and be Santa Claus. No, that's off the table.
Because of the pork chops.
Because of pork chops. The pork chop incident.
Mm.
Oh, bro. That would infuriate you?
You know what I was thinking would be good, Jim, is for me to we'll have you on one side, and then
No.
I'll
Put
replace
him on. I will kill you. What's that?
I'll replace my side every day with somebody you have a grievance with.
What is this going to be, a debate?
No, not a debate. And then you guys can go back and forth.
No, it's not fun then.
Mm-hmm. This,
It's
this
not fun at all.
this pork chop thing needs to be discussed further.
No, I refuse to discuss it. It's over as far as I'm concerned. Now you're done. Again with this
This is this
sunrise.
is this is why I sit here. This is the only reason I sit outside and do this. In the winter, I'm going to need another place. It's so
Why don't you just
it's so
why don't
cold
you
here.
just
The cats and dogs won't even come out today. It's 49
why don't you why don't you just sit by a window that faces that place?
because you have to get the fresh air.
Oh my god. Why do I talk? I don't know why.
Look, you can enjoy the day with me, Jim.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying everything over there.
It's gonna be a beautiful day.
No, it's not.
Look, look,
Anyway,
look,
uh,
look. There's a car. How dare they?
yeah, drive down your street.
That's There should only be three more now.
Well, Kylie, you haven't heard all the cusses. She's got to be from down south. Got to be southern. That's how they say cusses.
So
Be
that means
cussing
to get
now.
in here, you said that you were an adult, Kylie. So
That's not
on
good,
you.
Kylie. Yeah. Anyway, anyway. Well, the current events going on today. What were we going to talk about?
Wives' tales.
Oh, please start. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I didn't get a response, but you understand that the hot to cold does not make you sick.
No, I know that,
Look,
and I figured that. Listen to me. I figured that was Gemini because you're so addicted to it. That's how come I didn't respond.
love
I
Gemini.
said, this son of a bitch actually put Gemini and sent it to me.
Oh yeah,
I have Gemini.
for everything. Ask her; she'll tell you.
Yeah.
Were you careful not to step on any cracks yesterday, Jim, so you can preserve your mother's back?
Please. Bro, I must have stepped on everything, done everything wrong. I don't know what the fuck going on.
See you, Kylie. Pay attention in school. Don't be like us.
Yeah, no. Well, we figured you were in America, but down south.
And what was the other one? My grandmother used to. You know how I used to tell you we would sit on the wall all the time with my grandfather.
Uh huh.
Sent me the picture. I was like, oh look, I could see his ghost.
The,
You're in America.
yeah, you could. Yeah.
My grandmother used to tell me not to sit on the concrete wall because I would get piles.
Piles.
which
Never heard that one.
which I guess are what today is hemorrhoids.
Oh my god.
Look,
Oh,
we had zero people.
yeah, I know. I can't believe it. They don't miss us.
No, they don't.
Nobody cares.
I need cue cards. I'm gonna have little index cards. I'm gonna go through the current events, and then every day I'll flip a card just like any host, and we'll talk about whatever.
We'll just talk about whatever. Okay, whatever. Have Gemini produce them for you.
Yeah, if you ask her, she gets very very general. If you say, "Hey, would it be some good topics?" She'll say, "Oh, things like current events, the weather."
Well, do you remember the Maloik? When you get the Maloik,
Mm-hmm.
you had to have garlic in your pocket.
Well, I was telling Cindy, we were laughing because I was talking about the thing where if you where you can only learn it on Christmas Eve, and you have to make. I remember my mother had a headache for like 3 weeks one time. My grandmother was making sign of the crosses with salt in the kitchen,
Yeah.
praying,
That's what they call. Yeah.
and tears were coming down her eyes, and
Yes,
you could only,
Grace.
you could only learn it on Christmas Eve. Somebody could
It's Eve. You have to say Christmas Eve midnight mass. If you're gonna say it right. Christmas Eve midnight mass, and you have to say the Hail Mary, and you're granted this power
yeah,
that you could heal headaches and shit like that.
right, and my
But
had a headache for like she's like, oh, my head's been hurting for a week and a half. My grandmother goes, oh, you've been overlooked. I was like,
yeah,
I go, like, what does
how
that
could you be
mean?
overlooked?
Well, somebody's talking about you. I was like, oh, so I have a headache because somebody's talking.
Yeah, I chat about it constantly. Then
And then my grandmother be like, come back in 3 days if you still have it. We'll get
yeah,
then we know it is somebody that's overlooking it.
that's overlooking you.
Well,
Did she do it with the salt water?
yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah,
so my mother would drag herself down there after 3 or 4 days. Oh, it still hurts. All right, come on, we'll do the thing. My grandmother would
with
be
the salt water,
my grandmother would be in the bathroom sink making sign of the crosses with salt. And
salt in the water,
she would look up and her eyes would be tearing. I was like, oh my God, she's like a witch doctor.
and then you'd put it on your head, and then you'd have to take the salt, the water, and throw it over your left shoulder, and make sure you did not throw it where someone would walk because they'd get the headache.
And
What a culture!
only Italians do this.
Oh God, I never forget it. I you remember Aunt Bluebell,
Yeah.
my grandmother? Fuck, completely off the fucking rails, right? I had a headache, and again, like I had a headache for a couple of days. It was probably a sinus infection. Oh no, somebody overlooked you. Jesus Christ. I'm like, okay, so I go over there. All right.
What
The
does that?
same fucking thing. What's that?
I said, what does that overlook mean? They're jealous of you or something? What?
Yeah, yeah, they talked about you. They said something, oh, like Lou and Jim, and said you can't, and they didn't say, well, God bless them after the end of it. So that's an overlook. So anyway, I go over to her house. Now, meanwhile, she swears worse than I do. But anyway, she has this power given to her by God.
Yeah,
This is how warped our society, the Guineas are.
to heal over.
So overlooked. Why? Why would anybody overlook me?
Yeah,
I'm a schmuck.
they were despair.
So yeah, they're disparaging. So okay. So what goes on is she did the saltwater thing, the cross, the tears, the whole thing out. I had to go on the porch, my apartment, okay, and I had to make sure that when I threw the water over my left shoulder, that it wasn't where the dogs would walk because the dogs would get the headache. I said, "Are you kidding me? Fuck the dogs. What do I give a shit?"
So
But that
through the salt water, they cast the headache out of you.
the headache is cast out with the salt water.
That's the plan, right? Gotcha.
That's the plan. But it kills me. It fucking kills
and
me,
then,
bro.
and then, how soon did the headache go away?
It didn't. It didn't go away. What the fuck? Oh, you must be really overlooked. Oh, I get it. You're overlooked and you're really overlooked.
And then, for whatever reason, I was like, "Hey, I want to learn how to do that." And they were like, "Yeah, maybe some,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no.
maybe some
You
Christmas.
can't.
It can
Yeah.
only be put on Christmas Eve at midnight mass or whatever
Midnight mass. That's it. You have to pray at midnight. And God grants you the power
to heal headaches."
to heal headaches.
Yeah,
The guineas are so fucked up.
right. Just,
Oh,
just headaches. Like, how about
just
cancer?
headaches.
As long as
No,
you're,
no cancer or anything. You get just a headache.
yeah, as long as you're dealing out power, how about something that's useful?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like I can cure things and all. No.
Well, he's healing blind people and making people walk.
Yeah, but we're the guineas are just headaches. We're pretty much low on the totem pole. But that was the best. I was like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?"
Well, and my mother believes this to this day, I believe.
So does mine, bro. I said, Jesus Christ, I got a migraine. Hold on. She says, "Can't can't have food on the table.
Let me
No
get.
food. No, can't have food. It won't work if there's food on the table."
My God.
So she'll start with the whole fucking thing and the tears and the yawning and all that bullshit. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go.
What do you got going on today, Jim?
Uh, Nothing really.
Just gonna when I hang up, you're just gonna sit in that same spot.
No, I have to go pick up political signs and all that bullshit.
Fool,
What's that?
fool's errands.
Exactly.
Right.
Which better person to do it?
Who delegates this list of errands to you to do?
Oh no, I was called up and asked if I would pick them up.
Did you hear that? It's hunting season around here, and we have a pond not too far over there where I show you through the trees, and I hear them. They must be popping ducks this morning.
Oh, for breakfast?
Now they set up. There's a couple of little private ponds around here that they set up blinds a certain time of year. They come with these big elaborate things and set them up, and then I hear shots. It's a couple of weekends around this time of year.
Huh. That's very interesting.
Pretty.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
What kind of just wild ducks, mallards, what?
Yeah, geese, everything. This is right over. This is a migration pattern. We have those geese that they touch down overnight. Like, I'll go out and there'll be 3,000 of them in the field next door. They stayed overnight and then they'll just take off and fly again on their pattern wherever. So people clip them in between.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I guess mallard ducks. Yeah, there's a lot of there's like little small farm ponds around here. When I say small, I mean like an acre pond, 2 acre pond.
Hmm.
They all congregate around there. There's one not too far from here. That's where they.
If you can't shoot a duck that's loaded in an acre pond, then you might as well give up hunting.
Well, flying over. They're not.
Oh, I thought you were sitting in the pond.
Well, the hunters are sitting in the pond,
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
then they have decoys in the pond.
And they land and all that bullshit.
I don't think they let them land. I think when they're on their approach is when they start blasting them.
I want to get taken out of the game.
And it's actually very good. It's like if you're gonna hunt, fine. I went to buy it. I love duck, Peking duck, and
Peking duck, man. You didn't do it with the hand, but okay.
we have a local uh, meat market here, a butcher, and I thought, well, I saw them frozen. I thought, let me look at it. It was like $38 for a duck,
For a Peking duck.
and then frozen, solid like a brick. And then I saw a goose. It was around Christmas, and I saw that they had geese, big
What
frozen.
the fuck are you, Tiny Tim or whatever?
And I
Did you walk in with a crutch?
we have what do you call it? There's stores out here where you can get anything that you want.
No, but you didn't get my parallel.
Yeah, I know.
With yeah, I know you did.
Anyway,
All right, Tiny Tim.
I rolled over the price tag on a goose, and it was $132.
Oh yeah, no,
And
go shoot your own for free.
yeah, I thought, well, that's a bit pricey, and now I know why people shoot their own, because I would love a goose, but I'm not paying $132 for one.
I had goose, wasn't a big fan of it.
I like
Really
duck
didn't like it.
grease.
Duck is good.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got depends how you cook it.
you have to break the wings and backwards and put it under it. My father-in-law taught me this. Instead of just sitting it in the pan, it's the same thing as on a rack. You take its
Mhm.
wings, slice them, break them, and you put them behind it so it's up off the ground. Then all the juice runs out of it underneath, and you have a
Why
duck.
don't you just get
Yeah,
one of those grates and put them on?
yeah, just a little chef's trick.
Instead of going.
One less thing to wash. Right.
True,
I've
true.
I've taken up cooking in my old age. I should
Sure.
uh,
I've
buy.
been cooking forever.
Yeah, I mean it's very limited. I like meat and stuff. I have trouble with side dishes. It's hard timing everything.
I gotta send you. I gotta send you a care package. I've been trying to figure out what's the best way to do it. Could I get it to you over in 24 hours?
Yeah. What do you mean a care package of what?
Homemade sausage, gabagool,
Oh
the
yeah.
Italian shit,
Oh yeah. Dry,
ravioli.
so we get these meals you never see on TV. These different little meals that you can order a week at a time
Yeah.
through a promotion. We got one from this company called Factor. They're okay. It was so cheap that we started doing it, and they kept giving us deals. So anyway, when they send the food for the week, it comes in a box with insulation and like dry ice. And
Uh-huh.
if I didn't open that box, that thing would stay cold for a week.
All right. So I definitely got to send you, and I'll send you some nice Cassone's rolls.
I remember when we used to go in Maurice's basement, and his father would have a couple of pig legs hanging there, just curing, just waiting.
Yeah, that's for the prosciutto.
Mm,
Prosciutto di Parma. I'll send you some of that.
yeah, I know. It's like $300 an ounce here or anywhere.
There's this. There's a pig in Spain that is a wild pig. It's a black pig, so it's I don't even know what the frick they name it because you
Duck, duck breast
what?
wrap, duck breast bacon. Well, yeah.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Love
But
it.
anyway,
Yeah.
this thing only eats nuts, walnuts, chestnuts, shit in the wild. They're only allowed to harvest them a couple times a year, and they sell their prosciutto for like $500 a pound.
Like Y group.
Insanity.
Yeah. Like
And
that.
it's famous for that. I've had it. It's delicious, but I'm not paying $500 a pound for it. Sorry, you can do a lot more things with $500.
Yes, I haven't been to an Italian house in a long time where when you show up, prosciutto and cheese comes out, and
Oh, everything comes out, bro. Yeah, yeah.
oh,
They don't know. The Midwest doesn't know what it's like to be Italian.
have to
We
go
should have
down.
an Italian show.
There's a the hill down in St. Louis where it's like that. But it's down. You have to go down there. You would think you were in the Bronx if you went down there.
Little Italy.
Yeah, it's similar. It's called the Hill. It's a section in St. Louis it's like the Little Italy of St. Louis. There's little areas broken up here, just like in the city in St. Louis.
Well, the Little Italy in the Bronx, Arthur Avenue is okay. Little Italy in New York City and Mulberry Street, we got 2 blocks left. The Chinese are taking it all over.
That's the one that I see on Earth Cam when we watch it.
What, Mulberry Street?
Well, yeah, they have a camera.
Mulberry, yeah.
They have a camera at the end of the street so you can see the
It's all
whole.
China. It's all Chinatown. It's crazy, And you go and there's this place in off Arthur Avenue. I don't think they do it anymore, but when you used to go in there, no menu, no nothing, it's cash only. Picnic tables for tables. Guy would come over. No menu. We're making stuffed peppers. We're making the brajol. We're making this, that, and the other thing. Okay, so you order it, right? At the end of the meal, all right, how much? Give me $150. No check. No, not. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me or what? These people.
I'm guessing no credit card machine.
No credit card machine, cash only. But like they'll just think about, what you that $150. Oh, really? Thank you. They do not take credit cards, cash only.
I
So,
haven't been to a good restaurant in a while.
well, yeah,
Nope.
no, you're not coming here anytime soon, so I can't take you anywhere here.
One day.
You'll never come back here, and if you come back here, you'll last an hour, and you'll be on the plane back home.
Oh, I would never get on a plane.
Or if you drove here, you'll turn around by the time you got here and leave. If you last 24 hours, I would be surprised
Is it that
because
crowded?
it's that bad and that crowded. It takes you 2 square mile town, 2 square miles. Portchester is takes you 45 minutes to get through it. You
God,
cannot, like, if you were to leave the compound to go to the police station, you're looking at a half hour.
come on.
I swear to God, bro.
God.
When they did all the development, they never had a traffic engineer come in and see what the cost would be and how much traffic would come in. It's the same streets, but with 10,000 more people.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I told you, I think today I might drive around with the video and I'll send it to you. It's amazing.
it's a good thing you're retired.
Oh my Lou, I can't do this anymore. I can't even be retired anymore. And when I was driving the truck, it was getting bad back then. I had to go on Long Island twice a day. You know how that is?
How many
Oh,
how are people making deliveries, driving trucks through there?
let me tell you, I don't know how they do it. Well, do it through the city. Well, let me tell you something. Mandavi's going to win.
Who?
Mandavi. You
We,
have been up on current affairs?
we don't know. Who is that? What
Well, he is a admitted socialist. I'm a socialist, he says.
from what country?
He was born in the States. I think his family is from I don't know, Middle East or something. I could be wrong. But he says I'm a socialist. What he wants to do to New York City, housing, subsidized housing, um, government-run grocery stores, free transportation on the buses. Like you just jump on the bus and go somewhere. He wants to cut back on the police, and he was endorsed by the governor, Kathy Hochul, who's completely out of her mind. Do you know what
And
that's going to do to New York City?
what's that?
Do you know what that's going to do to New York City? New York City will be bankrupt. Yeah, I heard it.
They're,
Is that like a call, or is that they just
no,
flew over your house?
no, that's geese flying over. Now we may hear a gunshot.
Oh, he didn't fly too far, did he?
No, they're going over to that pond. I took this is like a route. They're going over.
But yeah, and believe it or not, up here in Westchester County, they're saying go for it because what it would do, what it would alleviate all the low income housing in like Portchester, and well, even Rye has, believe it or not, low income housing. But you would think you'd be in
What are
a
they gonna
mid.
What are they gonna knock down in New York City to put up subsidized housing?
Well, no. Housing that already exists, he is
Oh,
going to domain it.
there's a lot of empty office space since COVID.
Oh yeah,
I'll,
9/11.
I'll bet
It's
you they'll flip that over.
And here's the other thing. They are guys right now, businessmen who are not signing any contracts with New York City until after the election. Because if he wins, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna put in um, any money into the city. because you know how he's going to subsidize the city by taxing the hell out of the rich,
What do you
and
mean?
and
What do you mean government-run grocery stores? What does that mean?
meaning state run. It'll be a New York City grocery store that you would go in there. I think they tried it out in Ohio or in Oregon. That everything's bought through the city. The prices are deemed by the city, and you buy it from the city.
So you'll be able to purchase the government.
Yes, government cheese that you get for free, you could purchase. Made hell of good cheese sandwiches, but yeah, but it, they are banking on it up here because they're saying that everybody, like in Mount Vernon and Yonkers, and all the people who live in subsidized housing are going to go to New York City because everything will be free. They'll have free housing, free transportation. The food will be cheap, they think. But Margaret Thatcher said it best when she was alive. Socialism works until you run out of other people's money.
Well,
And that's
yeah.
exactly what it comes down to.
Well, I was going to say, well, how's everybody going to pay for this? We were talking
Uh,
about England today having free healthcare with taxes only being 15%. That's hard to
Well, that's
believe.
well. Here's the other thing with that, because I know people in Canada who live in Canada, and yeah, sure, no, you get free health care, but like if you need a surgery done right away, you're on a waiting list.
Hmm.
So that's one of the drawbacks of that. But that's what they're going to do here, man. And they're let me tell you something.
Then all that property will be available that everybody moves out of, and
They're all going to come up here in Westchester County and all the surrounding counties.
that'll spread as far as you are.
And
You
so
think?
now, yeah, oh no, without a doubt, they might even spread further. They might spread to Rockland County.
And you think property will be worth less?
Oh my God, property would be more up here. Property's already going through the roof up here.
So then this would be a welcome thing by you.
Yeah, by us, yeah, without a doubt. And the politicians are looking forward to it. Go ahead.
Good morning, Melissa. How you doing?
Hey, Melissa, the down home diva. But the whole thing is they're all looking forward for them to do it. Well, better for us, he said, because what it'll do is it'll clean out everything around here. And not saying cleaning out where people are bad or a detriment. It'll take off the tax burden of the taxpayers because you don't have to subsidize anything.
Fantastic, fantastic Friday. We're talking about socialism right now, Melissa. And Jim says that government grocery stores and free housing are coming to New York City.
Yep. And it's like, okay, everybody's happy with it,
And
except the
what model are they using for this?
socialism, Marxism.
Mm. It's Friday, Melissa, so I'm doing good. After you got to go on the road today for a little bit, and after that, I say off. I'll be working from home until Wednesday, so that's exciting. I have long weekend every weekend, much like you, that makes your own hours. I remember. So
That's what.
but no, what model? I'm saying, what country is this?
I guess they're gonna. I can't. Don't quote me. I guess they're gonna base it on Soviet Union before communism, prior to communism. Like everything works until everybody,
Yeah,
yes, Russia, another country, you know, every technically communism, socialism works on paper because everybody gets what they want. Everything is regulated. When I was reading when they united West and East Germany, there was a big problem because in East Germany, like for a watchmaker, he didn't have to put out 100 watches. He got paid no matter what, whether he put out 4, 5, 10 a year. Now, once they united Germany, the West Germans would put out hundreds. The East German guys couldn't keep up with it because he was guaranteed a paycheck, no matter how many he did. But once you introduced Western culture, he had to keep up with them. And a lot of people, they still can't take it over there. Oh, and back to our conversation that we talked about. I remember when we were talking about Lewis down in the South will rise again, down when he was in Louisiana.
uh,
I started telling you a story. I went to Allentown. Allentown. Shoot me in the fucking head today. I went down to Gettysburg with him, as a matter of fact, with the Dum Dum. So he's not alive now for us to verify it, but we were into a store and, they had all the old shit there and they had a picture of Jefferson Davis. And there was a good old boy with his kid, had to be no more than 12 years old. He had a rebel flag, which that's the Confederate battle flag, by the way. The stars and bars is the Confederate flag. So he had a Confederate
Have
battle.
the windows around here all over too.
Yeah. But that people think that's the rebel flag. That's not the rebel flag. That's the Confederate battle flag. The Confederate flag are the stars and bars. But we're getting off topic. Anyway, we were in there. They had a picture of Jefferson Davis. They had a picture of this, that, and the other thing. And this guy went to his son and he looked at him. And I thought he was fooling around at first. He looked at him. He said, "You see that man right there? That's your president." I'm looking like, what? That guy's been dead for over 200 and something years. He said, "Don't you ever forget what that man stood for." And I looked at him. I started laughing. I said, "Are you out of your fucking mind telling a kid that this dude, Jefferson Davis,
That
is
was a
his
president.
president?"
That was so
That,
long ago. No, he was a
yeah,
president.
but no, meaning the whole thing of his ideas was the way it should be. And
Right.
to pretty much screw the North because we don't know what we're talking about. And I almost got into a fight with the guy because he said, "Yeah, that's right." I was like, "Bro, you lost. Kind of take the L and go home." No, bro, he was fucking dead ass serious. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man, these fucking people are nuts.
Still
And
divided.
everybody I know that goes down south, they're still fighting that war. You're a Yankee down there, you're done. It's not like we are up north.
Except in Florida.
Yeah, Florida is New York.
Right.
New York South.
It's hot. Yeah, right. It's a hot New York. What I call it.
Well, Florida's a place where you go to die.
It's God's
That's
waiting room.
what it comes down to.
Right?
Huh?
Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
God's waiting room.
God's waiting room. La Boca Vista.
Uh,
But
what
yeah,
time?
that's what the 37, been on for a
Yeah,
half hour.
I got a couple more minutes. I gotta.
Well, we're getting people to come on, and you want to leave.
You should care. I'll go. I'll put
I'm
the
not gonna stay on without you. It's us. No lantern. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not watching the lantern. I will sign off myself.
my morning lantern.
No, we got that last week that it was your morning lantern. But it's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. And Melissa's right. Yeah, it worked so well for these other countries. Went to shit. But it's fucking nuts, man. I can't take it anymore. And they're actually saying, "Oh yeah, it's going to work." No, it's not going to work. And you're going to bankrupt New York City, which is, the capitalist city of the United States. What are you going to do?
The thought of people pouring into New York City for free housing is scary.
Very scary.
Then they'll just be on that island.
That's it. Is that how you get your bright ideas? Believe it or not, Melissa, bright does not belong in a sentence that starts with me. If you're talking about a 2-watt light bulb, absolutely.
Yeah, Jim is dull.
Jim is dumb.
No, dull. Not sharp.
I used to have, I used to be having it going on, man. Used to be happy, but I'm an old man.
Hey, another car went down my street. I didn't recognize the type.
Why all of a sudden, since the show goes on the air, cars are going down your street?
It's morning. I guess everybody's.
Oh, she was talking about the lantern. Of course. What the fuck is wrong with you with this lantern? I tell you about the lantern. You don't listen to me about the lantern.
It keeps the
Now I
bugs.
want to see it again.
No, it keeps the bugs away. It sets the mood for
Well,
me.
it sets the mood.
Yeah, this was my morning lantern coffee.
Morning lantern coffee. You know what? Why don't we have a blend? Morning lantern coffee.
Just talk.
Soon I'm gonna get shirts made up, bro. I already talked to my boy. We're gonna get merchandise and merch. We're gonna sell it. We'll be all set.
To who?
To the 3 people that are watching us right now.
Yeah. All right. It's
It'll
funny.
be like I had the band and I had all those CDs that I use for fucking cup holders now, or one of those things you put on the table. And Here's the thing, a throwback. Do you remember the plastic furniture? I mean, the plastic wrap on the furniture?
Well, all Italians have plastic wrap on their furniture. I grew up.
Exactly. You would try you it's like, why have the fucking furniture? And especially in the summer, if you want to lay down on it, you'd fucking have to peel yourself off it.
My mother inherited that furniture like 30 years later with the plastic still.
And did not come off, did it?
I think she finally took it off
She finally broke down.
at some point. Well, the plastic was, I think at one point they actually had the plastic redone,
Of course.
professionally redone plastic.
Bro, when I tell you it's insanity. How we survived, I don't know. Growing up Italian, Sebastian Maniscalco's not off. He's telling stories that we grew up with. I heard him, when with the pepper in the car. Yeah, they would throw pepper in the car to keep up the maloik. Well, don't you have evil spirits that'll come in and tear your soul?
God.
Really? And when your second marriage, don't you remember my mother putting garlic and salt in both our pockets?
Yes.
You remember that?
Uh,
Oh, no, where you guys going? What do you mean? Oh, you got to go with this. What?
keep the
Smell like
vampire.
a fucking salad.
Yeah, keep the vampires away.
Please, oh God, bro, I could run around with a clove hanging from my neck. It's not going to change anything. And that was a famous $20 story.
Yep. Oh well. I'm getting texts coming through from my job that I'm gonna have to answer.
Then
Yeah.
you
So
guys,
I got to call it quits for today. This is the lantern. Make sure Jim sees one more time.
oh come on, you know that I
Everybody,
can't fucking
everybody,
land.
everybody has their little private space. Melissa, this is where I come out in the morning for my private space. Was I would put the lantern.
Melissa, don't fall into his trap because he will talk about that fucking lantern for 45 minutes and somehow slip in um, Gemini.
By the way, this lantern is I think 110 years old, still functioning.
Bro, it's a glass case with a fucking wick in it. They don't go bad.
It's very special. Monday
Well,
lantern.
pass
So
this on to your friends.
so we tried the weekend and we got even less people than today. So we're probably not going to be around again until Monday.
Monday. We'll be here Monday.
So we'll be here Monday morning.
And once the winter hits, we'll be here all the time.
Yeah, even more. All right. Talk to you guys
All right,
later.
brother.
See
See
you.
you later. All right.
Hey, Melissa.